So I just got handed an endgame account. I'm super excited for this one, guys. You cannot imagine. It has tons of gear, top champions, but guess what? Sitting in the vault, Lydia the Deathsiren, untouched. You guys already know I can't resist the challenge. So today I'm gonna pull her out, build her from scratch, and see if I can actually turn her into a real monster. Can she surprise us? Let's find out. Hi guys, Bobby here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here today with me because today is gonna be super exciting for me. This is the first time I'm ever doing this. A guy literally trusted me with his account to build Lydia the Deathsiren. I'm honored, man. I'm super thankful for this. Paradoxal is level 99. Bro, but he is an endgame player, and this account is completely free to play as far as I'm informed. Let me show off his amazing champions. Bro, look at that. We have so many good champions. Look at what's going on. We have Lord, Entertainer, Fabier. We already got Arbiter on this account. We have so many great champions. Don't miss your chance to become a part of my squad in raid and support my channel by clicking on my link in the description right now to get your hands on a free legendary Narma, as well as Anax, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Here is what to do. Log out of Flareon Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. And finally, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Click my link right now and let's get started. He has Stolen Fallbeard, so he actually went for the fusion and got Tolling. If you're watching this, super proud of you and proud of everyone who actually went for that fusion. I think I'm still not ready for a fusion based on where my account is, but great job, man. That's the reason actually his resources are kind of drained right now. You can spot that we don't have gems, we have a little bit energy, we don't have much shards here, but to say one more time, this is a free-to-play account. And for a free-to-play account, this is huge, bro. This is huge. I want to ask Paradoxal, if you're watching this video, for how long have you been playing Raid, man? Because first time when I saw this account, I was like, bro, I saw the champions. I saw that we have so many champions here that are level 60. Look at that. Look at that. Those are probably more than 30 champions. Like, more like 40 or 50, I would say, who are leveled up to level 60. They're ascended, they're awakened. This is great progress, man. I only wish I could get there someday. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, for how long have you been playing Raid? Because this is huge, extreme progress, in my opinion. And congrats, bro. I just can't admire how dedicated you've been to playing Raid, and this makes me super happy, man. Look at all the champions we have here. We have Uela, we have Seal of Drakes, we have Ninja, we have Grand Oak, we have Sun Wukong. All those cool champions, man. We even have Yannick, who is a champion that you can acquire from the clan shop rewards. It's amazing, and I'm super honored once again to be part of this and to be able to actually see it on an endgame account. And actually, I think this would be super helpful to me to see what kind of builds did this guy did, and you know, just be able to learn from this experience. I'm super happy that today I'm gonna be able to actually try building Lydia the Deathsiren. I've actually never had the opportunity to test Lydia the Deathsiren, and this is huge. This is actually super huge because Lydia the Deathsiren is one of the best support legendary champions, and man, this is just incredible. Now, before we jump into the build itself and the stats that she needs, I want to quickly go over her kit and analyze why she considered one of the best legendary support champions. So let's take a quick look here. We have Oppression, attacks one enemy, 75% chance of placing a fear debuff for 1 turn, 75% chance of increasing the duration of any poison sensitivity debuffs by 1 turn, 75% chance to place fear. This is actually a great control debuff for Arena and Doom Tower. The passive effect she has counterattacks enemies who place freeze, stun, fear, through fear, or petrification on allies. This means she automatically punishes crowd control champions, man. Incredible. Good synergy in Arena, Doom Tower, Hydra, where enemy crowd control is common. She also extends poison sensitivity, which is nice synergy for Clan Boss or Hydra. And why is this skill actually so good, man? It actually brings passive crowd control, protection, and damage. You don't even need to manually target. And this is only her A1, bro. What are we talking about here? Let's move on to Siren's Wail. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance of placing 60% decreased defense debuff and 25% weakened debuff for 2 turns. Also places 25% strengthened buff and 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Man, I would say top tier skills we have here. The decreased defense is 60%, which is a top tier debuff for boosting your team's damage. 25% of weaken further amplifies incoming damage. Strengthen on all allies actually reduces incoming damage. And finally, we have 30% increased speed buff, which speeds up your entire team. It gives both offensive debuffs and offensive buffs at once. It is key skill for the Arena, Clan Boss, Doom Tower, and Hydra. And the coolest thing of all is that it works on every type of team, offense, defense, PvP, or PvE. Now, moving on to her A3. Attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit has 75% chance of placing 25% poison sensitivity debuff for 2 turns. The second hit has 75% chance of placing a block buffs and block active skills debuff for 2 turns. That poison sensitivity debuff can be extremely useful in Clan Boss. Also, that block active skills debuff shuts down key enemy abilities, meaning arena nukers, healers, or Doom Tower bosses. She literally shuts down cleansers, revivers, and unkillable teams, man. What are we talking about? This is incredible. I love her so much, and I consider her really one of the best legendary champions in the entire game. Finally, we have Dead Hold. Denies enemy revive attempts. This works even if the champion is dead. If this champion is alive when an enemy revive is denied, revives all dead allies with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. Grants an extra turn instead if there are no dead allies. If the champion is dead when an enemy revive is denied, revives this champion with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. Bro, when is it gonna end? She has a little bit of everything. This skill will ignore block revive. I personally hate encountering Lydia, the Deathsiren, because she's very tough enemy. Denies enemy revive attempts even when she herself is dead. Man, are you kidding me? If she's alive, she actually revives all dead allies with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. If no ally is dead, she grants herself an extra turn. Whoa! And if she is dead, she revives herself with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. Basically, you have nowhere to escape if Lydia is on the opponent's team, bro. Be careful when you're encountering Lydia, because nobody's gonna save you. Nobody's coming for you, man. Alright, now actually I want to move to the building itself. First off, I want to discuss what are the most important stats for our Lydia. The first and most important priority is accuracy, man. She needs so much accuracy, preferably above 250. It really depends where she's gonna be used, but preferably above 250 accuracy. If I can get it to a higher number, it would be even better. The second very important stat for Lydia is speed, but I would say here it really depends with what team she's gonna be used, because if I don't manage to build her speed as high as needed, I would say she needs around 250 speed. This can be easily compensated if you slot her into speed tune teams, so I'm kind of not worried so much on the speed number here. What we're looking for though, it's a lot of accuracy so she can land those debuffs, man. The other stats that are very important for Lydia, number 3, I would say it's defense. We have to get her defense at a high number. HP is also important, but not of the top 3 priorities. priorities. Next off, we need crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate preferably around 100%, crit damage around 100 and more. So I'm super excited for this one, man. I would do my best literally here. I have more gear that I can work around with. I really hope I won't mess this up. Let's actually start, man. This is so I feel so nervous right now. I really hope we can do the best for her and actually unlock her full potential. On this build, I would be definitely focusing on accuracy, defense, crit damage. I would try getting her HP to a certain number, around 40k, I would say. So she's not very squishy, you know? Now, let's get started. So there are a couple of recommended sets that we can use. The first one is definitely speed. The speed set is excellent for Lydia if you want her to go first. The next good set for Lydia is accuracy, solid option for early to mid game. But I would say here I'm not gonna be striving to go for the accuracy set because Paradoxal, our man here, is, I would say, end game player, all right? We're not worried about the set accuracy. And now one of the best sets for Lydia. This is definitely going to be a perception set. Best overall set for Lydia. I would try equipping her in a perception set to get those bonuses, plus 40 accuracy, plus 5% speed. Another pretty good option, pretty solid option for our Lydia. This is resilience set. It's gonna give her additional HP and defense, some things that she definitely gonna need, and things that are very good for survivability. Now, two more sets that are decent for our Lydia. Those are the cruel set, the cruel and the crit damage set. This is optional for higher damage, specifically PvE, more like PvE. After we have discussed those things, I really want to start with the build itself. So let's do this, guys. All right, guys, we're starting, of course, with the boots. We want primary stat speed. No jokes, man. And I would say we would be looking for defense and accuracy here. Let's check those boots here. I've actually checked some of the artifacts in advance so I can be more prepared when doing this build. I would say that I'm kind of ready with the build itself. We would go over everything together. I want you guys to see the stats here, so I'm gonna move my camera. Give me a second. All right, I think this is much better. I hope you can see everything. So the boots I have chosen for our lady here are those avenging boots with main stat speed. They have some amount of HP, a lot of accuracy, and a lot of defense. All the things we actually need. I've actually tested different builds. I'm gonna directly equip her with the artifacts I have chosen here. So we are directly going to equip the boots. Now we're gonna be continuing with a chest plate. Now for the chest plate, we're definitely looking for a chest plate with either defense percentage or accuracy. It really much depends on the substats, but for a legendary support like Lydia herself, we're definitely looking for one of those two options, defense percentage or an accuracy chest plate. So here I've already chosen my chest plate right here. It's gonna be this merciless chest plate. It has main stats accuracy, double rolls on crit rate, which is great. Another stat we definitely gonna need for Lydia, HP, crit damage, and defense. This is a great chest plate, so I'm gonna quickly go and equip that one. Next off, we're gonna be looking for gauntlets. All right, guys, for the gauntlets, we are looking for gauntlets with crit rate or defense percentage again, but this time I'm gonna go with crit rate because we need to get her crit rate close to 100. So for the gauntlets, after carefully looking through all my options here, I decided I'm gonna go with, again, these merciless gauntlets. Main stat crit rate, some amount of speed, attack, a lot of accuracy, and some amount of resistance. Resistance is always good for any champion, so we would like to have some amount of resistance on Lydia as well. Let's equip the gauntlets here. Now we're moving slowly but surely towards the shield, man. For the shields, we're looking for substats like accuracy, crit damage, I would say, and crit rate. The shields I have chosen here is definitely this one. It has rolls in accuracy and HP. It has some amount of crit rate and crit damage. I really hope when we get it up to level 12, I would get some rolls in crit rate or crit damage. I'm really hoping so, actually. So let's equip that. Moving on to her helmet, though. For the helmet, we're looking for speed, because as you can see here, her speed is not very great at the moment. The good thing is that her accuracy is very great. We managed to get her crit rate and crit damage up, defense up, which is amazing, but we need to get that speed up. So we're definitely looking for a helmet that's gonna give her some speed. Here, I have chosen this Pharaoh mythical helmet that has some rolls in accuracy and speed, and also defense percentage and some amount of HP, which is great. Let's equip that. And finally, her weapon. We're definitely looking to get the bonus from the perception set. We want that accuracy. So I've actually have chosen this weapon, which is actually great for her. It has crit rate, a lot of speed, and HP. So let's quickly equip that. She's gonna gain 15 speed from that and 40 accuracy. I would say we managed to get her accuracy like to a very, very high level, man. 340 accuracy is extremely high. So we can be sure that she would be able to land those debuffs, man. For the ring, we're definitely looking for defense ring. I've actually have chosen this Pharaoh ring. First off, it's gonna give her a lot of defense coming from the ring. Second of all, it's gonna give her some amount of attack, which is also very nice for Lydia. Even though we don't need it, it's not a priority, it's good to be there. And also it's gonna add additional speed to her. So let's equip that ring. Finally, we need to give her an amulet. The amulet I have chosen, it's this mythical amulet. So for the amulet, we're definitely looking for crit damage amulet or defense percentage amulet. But here I have chosen this crit damage amulet. It's gonna increase her crit damage a lot. It has some substats accuracy, which is great, resistance, and it's gonna give her some amount of defense. So let's quickly equip that. And now let's check how her stats are looking right now. All right, guys, now you'll notice the build I went here is revolving around accuracy, crit damage, crit rate. She's definitely not going to be one of the fastest champions on the field, but that is totally fine though, because like I said in the beginning, if you slot her into a speed tuned team, that will easily compensate and let her land those debuffs consistently while the rest of the team keeps her rolling. So that amount of speed is actually not bothering me this time. I know that Paradoxal has a lot of top tier champs who are much faster than Lydia, and he would be able to actually slot her in a speed tuned team. So no worries. Crit rate very close to 100. I'm pretty sure that when we upgrade, unfortunately it won't be now, but when he upgrades some of her artifacts to level 12 and 16, her crit rate would increase. Her crit damage is above 100, 116, resistance 130, and accuracy. Look at the amount of accuracy we managed to achieve here, 357 accuracy. I would say the build is looking great, man. Honestly. So the only thing I'm not very satisfied with is the speed here. Like I told you, I don't consider this a problem. So this is how her stats are looking. I really think that this is a very decent build. We have activated some bonuses here from the Pharaoh, Merciless set, and the Perception set, which is great. She's level 60 and she stands at 42k power right now, which is great. I won't be equipping her with a relic, so I would leave that to our guy Paradoxal. And I won't be unlocking her masteries because, as you can see here, we don't have gems for this, and also I don't think I'm allowed to do that. So yeah, I think with it our main job here. Now what I want to do here is actually test her. Lydia is super extremely versatile, so she basically shines out everywhere, like from the dungeons we're talking here, spider, dragons, fire knights, basically everywhere. Bosses everywhere, man. What are we talking about? Arena also. You know what? Maybe we can test her here in the arena. I've actually never had the opportunity to play with a lot of the champions that he has, so it would be extremely curious for me to see how would that go in the arena if I choose the champions and actually be able to go against stronger opponents here, man. I want to see, I want to check like what are we capable of here on this account. I'm not gonna go for that theme though, for sure, but we can actually test this team. But what I want to do here, it's actually... Oh no, this is a safe team? I won't mess things up here. So I'm just gonna go here on the team setup. And actually, I will do my own team, but we don't have slots? Man, are you for real though? I would have to mess this team. I really hope this is not a problem. So let me quickly switch this champion with our brand new build, Lydia. If I manage to see her though, I'm so blind. What do you guys see, Lydia? Yeah, here we are. We're very close to their amount of power, man. Maybe we can switch. I don't actually know what this guy is doing. Forgive me, guys. I'm only in early to mid game, so I don't know a lot of champions yet. But we can actually switch and maybe use a champion that I know what is doing. And this is Alice. Can we see, like, how would that go? Unfortunately, we don't have a reviver, which is bothering me. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that without the reviver. Let's check it, actually. Oh, I'm super excited. All right. Ooh, we want X2 here. Ooh, look at Sun Wukong, man. This guy. What? Incredible. Wait. I want to switch off the auto, man. I want to go manually here. All right, I'm being able to use Arbiter here to test her out. Are you kidding me? I'm just super excited, man. Okay, let us kill our Geo here. All right, man, this is so cool. Sun Wukong. Let's go for this guy. Ooh, amazing. Okay, Sun Wukong just to revive himself. Ooh, now we can use our Alice. Ooh, that was so smooth, man. Look at what we're doing. This is extremely amazing when you have such cool champions and they're built so well. I'm actually so inspired right now. This guy has top tier champions that are properly equipped. You did not. Are you kidding me? Oh, actually, we have a reviver here. My bad. I completely forgot that Arbiter could revive. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that little mistake right there. We want to place some increased attack here. And I want to go for this guy first. Ooh, did you saw that? This was so cool. I feel so inspired right now by all the champions he has. They're so well built, man. He's literally crushing it. All of his champions are very well built. Shall we test one more team, guys? Man, I just got addicted to this account, honestly. I'm seeing all of those cool champions, and this is so cool, actually. I'm so thankful for this opportunity. But no more talks. Let's just test one more team here, guys. Do you see that Sun Wukong is equipped in Stone Skin? Amazing. Amazing, though. What? Did you see that? What happened? We just got smacked. Like, hardly smacked. I didn't even register what happened, bro. It was that quick. Good job. And I think we're actually ready here. It's so satisfying to play in the arena with so many good champions. And you know, I just feel honored. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Paradoxal. I really, really appreciate it. I really hope you're gonna be satisfied with the build I did. And to you guys, thank you so much for watching this video and sticking around. If you've made it this far of the video, make sure you comment your opinion on what do you think of the build I gave Lydia the Deathsiren. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe for the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.